gavel falls and hit it?
Yep.
Okay. So I can just keep it muted until then.
Yep. So let me just get this up. Oh, it's still booting, it's auto-focusing. But we'll just see, because there's a delay. I just want to make sure I'm not leading you astray on that one. Okay, perfect. So yeah, if you hit that, it means it going up to the stream as well. The other question I was going to ask is, who are you going to be controlling, like scheduling the streams and stuff like that, or is that?
Well, it's just gonna be, I mean, our hope was that we would just put the YouTube channel on our, link on our website,
Mhm.
and then we would just go live.
Okay,
I don't know, we'll schedule it, you know what I mean? I'm just.
gotcha. Because the one issue is, unless you set it up with like a schedule, it will just have like the channel name live stream. So like, for example, my channel name is Joseph Miller. If I just click start stream on here and nothing's scheduled, it'll just come up as Joseph Miller live stream.
Well, as long as it comes up Randolph Central School Board live stream, that's
Okay.
fine.
Then you shouldn't need to worry about it.
Alright. So is that focused there? Is that what those is gonna look like?
I think it's still working on it, but if not, what we're working on is getting into it, and I can show you how to log into the camera next. And then just so you know, if you ever come to it and it's a login screen like this, it's just admin on both this device and the camera.
Okay.
And if it's ever not doing anything that it's supposed to do, like it doesn't come up with that screen or it's just sitting there spinning, you can just hit, there's a little settings wheel up here at the top right. You can just hit that, it'll bring you to this page to enter a PIN, and it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. And I already gave the logins to this, to Jonathan, so he's got them in case we forget later. But sometimes, like if there's a power loss or something like that, this shuts off. Sometimes you just need to come up here and hit scan. It'll bring up all of the devices that it can see. So in this case, it's only seeing the streamer, but hopefully we'll get it so that it can see the camera as well. And then if you wanted to switch to the camera, you just click use on the other device and then hit exit, and it'll bring you to the login screen for that. But I'll show you that once we get this online and all happy.
I think it was just labeled wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I got it. I'm testing the PoE. They'll do a switch test and shows you where it's connected, and you can put addresses that it tries to communicate with, so you know it's successful, and then it goes through a PoE test.
Have you ever seen the little NetTool devices?
Mm-mm.
They're a little like thing about this big. It's sort of the same thing as that, where you can plug it into a switch port and it'll give you switch IP address. If you've got the login credentials, you can have it like, hey, if I plug this into a port, I want this port to be VLAN 20.
This will actually tell you what port it's on usually.
Yeah, that one will do the same thing too.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, this says, 25 watts.
Okay.
So you may plug this black cable in, but you still got a PoE injector for now, right?
Yeah, let me just get you the cable going to the camera. I'll try that on for size.
Then it should allow you to communicate to the camera direct.
Yep. Let's pull this baby injector out of here. Right there.
Black cable part of what you got there,
The what?
that black cable that fell down, is that?
That's just going to the PoE injector. Hey, it's booting.
There you go. It's amazing how it works with that one cable plugged into the right place.
Yeah, it's like magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have to remember to pull this out here a little bit.
We think, Ron, we have, because I didn't know, I have the YouTube channel set up, so in theory, it's not going to do any DVR recording of your meetings, because you don't want to keep them, right?
Nope.
So we'll
The
have to
board just
double
wants to
check it.
broadcast live and then shut it down and everything's gone when they shut it
Yeah,
down.
we'll have to double check once we
No,
do.
they change the law, we'll change that, but until then,
It's a box that you hit a button, I think. So it doesn't look, I'll get you the logins for that, but.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. So,
oh, it's all clear.
yep. So, like I said, you go to the little settings wheel, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all that looks good. So if you hit scan, now it comes up with the camera. If you select use, it'll change that IP address, and when you exit out of here, you're looking at the camera login now. And it's just admin like the other one. So this is where you can aim it, or if you wanted to set presets where it zooms in on a specific chair or something like that, you can adjust that from here. I don't see you guys using that much, but I wanted the option to be there if you ever needed to adjust it in the future.
So is it getting both poles? Yeah, I see both poles there.
Yep.
Okay, that's good right there. Because all the board members will be in that view right there.
Yep.
Because that table actually ends up coming down to the end of this one.
So like right
Okay.
here,
And,
No,
like the board will be sitting here.
well, right, that table comes to the end of this one. So
Okay.
there one will be sitting like right there.
yeah, so
And,
I've got
The
it,
others are,
let's see.
the others sit at these double wider tables,
Uh-huh.
and there's two to a table. So there's
Okay.
actually ends up being just 3 tables, 2 long tables and 1 narrow, shorter table. The board president sits at the shorter table by
You
himself.
can even actually see this seat and the seat
Good.
on this side. You would just be hidden by the column, and whoever's sitting across from you would be as well.
Yeah. The column should have been there, but that's another.
We gotta hold the roof up, right?
Yeah.
So,
Somebody cut the rafters. When this was the garage, somebody literally cut the support beams.
ooh,
And so it was deflecting like, they said like 4 to 5 inches down. And so we had to fix it.
These were added then. I know in like my house, they put a big beam like in the basement, like a big metal beam, like so many of them. That's probably way expensive, like one beam across so you don't have to have but